Okay, this time the black screen's not there anymore. Whatever. What to remember is Joel, Magic Monster Gadget Closet, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club! In the last video, nothing really happened again. We got to spend more time with Sayori, but then Sayori asked a weird question that kind of got us sad and whatever. And Monica, the only weird thing that happened was that Monica told us to remember to save and stuff, and even she didn't even know what she was saying, but whatever, let's go right into it. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into... Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determinations, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kind of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That sounds a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Mon-ica. That's not how you say my name at all. What, Aika? Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. What? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own time event for now. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Sayori seems to be getting sad all of a sudden. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, he worries too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot more time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Quibble, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything? Up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into this a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Quibble. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sir, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members and now. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Should I have chosen her and not Yuri when she asked the question? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Quibble. Me? How on earth would you come up to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Okay, maybe I should have chosen her instead of Yuri. Although, you can't really do that. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it's always has been. You're so funny, Quibble. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Wait, is she sad when she's in the class? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. Was that her? Is she meant to be a guide or something to me? Because that made it sound like that she's saying that I should spend more. Well, no, I haven't been spending time with her, but she's like gave me a hint that like that she's not always happy, but she's happy when I'm around. I'll try and talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my chest. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh up me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's something I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay. Okay, everyone. Am I gonna... What? Hold on. Sorry, yeah. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Oh, who should I show my poem to first? Let's go alphabetically. Wait, oh. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, M, N, S, Y. Yeah, I got it. Hi, Quibble. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some sort of thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poems. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. Is it? What? Did the poem's writing even matter or whatever? I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot more time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot more time together again. I see. That reminds me. How about how Sayori been a little bit off today? Yeah, did she tell you something? Well... Quibble, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? No! Of course not! I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Oh, is she... Oh, Sayori's starting to get feelings for me, and she's starting to be a bit, maybe she's worried that things are gonna go from friendship to relationship or something, and maybe she's oh yeah, maybe she's worried that I won't like the idea of a relationship. Oh no! So basically, when I answered the question that I would walk with Yuri, basically it kind of gave her an idea that that's how because how not important I would find it to be with her. Oh no! All right, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep a keen eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legends is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. until one day the wind ceased to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me, and the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything and knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That's sad. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sorts of things that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. But what kind was on my mind? So that's what I wrote. That's what was on my mind, and that's what I wrote about. Sorry. I see. I really didn't put much thought into it. Anyway, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers to write about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Okay, is it gonna be another fourth wall breaker? Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went through into it, and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Oh, okay, this one was normal. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, that was normal then. Alright, so now N, and then S, and then Y. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's really not my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Oh, in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to pub with you. Natsuki elbows, connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. My ribs. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the heck do you call that a joke? My ribs are broken. That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminishes your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond us, your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light, and the walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that you makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. I said that wrong. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in this footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries. I'll be the beach that watches you daydream about each day. Whatever. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. One thing I can say about the beach that's negative is the flippin' pollution in it. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Alright. S. Sayori, how are you?
This is your best one so far! It's really, really nice, Quibble!
Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Eh? Of course! Everything is fine! Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want to take a nap or something?
No, that's silly! Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles in your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Quibble! I'm a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does.
Is that because I have been writing it like Yuri, or is she trying to get me with Yuri or whatever? I'm confused.
Or even Atsuki.
Never mind.
In the end.
Yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait, of course I do. The music just got emotional all of a sudden. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have sometimes put up with me, and I have sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No!
She's crying.
Quibble! I don't deserve this! You're too nice to me! Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier!
Sayori! I got to run the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Quibble. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. Haha. I promise I won't do it again. Just smiles from everyone, okay?
Again, is she having feelings for me? And again, like she's now having like mixed emotions because of it, and maybe she's even worried that one of the relationship starts with her keeping me from friends and things like that. It seems like it's going that way.
That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori,
tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I could say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself.
What? She just left? Really?
Yuri then, okay.
Well done, Quibble. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. You're still on about that? But it's been fun getting to know everyone and the writing. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Quibble?
Eh?
Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. Pardon me. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some other way or another.
Eh? Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
Eh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. Don't you believe us well? I just meant I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay.
Here. Oh, here. Beach. Oh yeah, both doing beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, with the womb of the earth castically blah, blah, meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tides come. Will it gently lick at your foundation until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. What the heck? The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift towards, and I return to the earth forevermore.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Wait, 3? Did I tell her, or why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh?
Something did sound a bit unusual.
3.
That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Yeah, why is it freaking weird? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnated air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe? Oh gosh, do we all know something bad's gonna happen? I know something bad's gonna happen, don't foreshadow it. Look, the only thing that's different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
That's okay, please show some decency.
Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you to being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's the kind of person, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh.
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to come and figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so
Stop avoiding it!
let's decide that what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm going to do.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can... Guys, Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, you're not. You're precious. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person I know here. You know, you have, you're digging yourself a deeper hole, Monica. Now Natsuki's pouting. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you could make some banners and decorations to help us set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changed as she stares into her desk and focused thoughts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Quibble. The one who truly is useless. Don't say that. Your skills are... I'm leaving. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably it'd be a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. Is Monica's suggestion I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. I know how to make the best cake, Natsuki. So shut your freaking mouth, I'm gonna squish you. You know what? Bring it. I'm not going with Natsuki. She's been a douchebag to me for a long time. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Quibble may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assistance with the decoration. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making up an excuse for Quibble to... But what are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Quibble to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. Is she trying to encourage me to go with her? I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Quibble, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, Sayori. Sayori! Help! Oh god, she's not here. Wait, hold on. Okay, I have to save again. Although I don't really see any point of saving and returning, but... Okay, so to be fair, I do think the cupcake will be a lot more of a better choice. But you said you don't need me, and you keep insulting me, so no. What if I Sayori, I want to help Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Just think of the club, okay? Well, I never spent time with any of these three, actually. It's always been Sayori. Okay, then, well, wait, does that mean I can't help Monica because of the other two options? Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Hey, you picked me! Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Monica, you're the only one who needs to the least help out of all of us. But, I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Quibble was the one who, that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives.
Excuse me?
Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place.
Why does it feel like that the game has not given Monica the option to date me? And it actually kind of looks like Monica is actually trying to spend more time with me. But like, the game is somehow not letting her, or whatever.
That's completely false, Monica.
Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone.
Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources.
So you're going to do the right thing, President?
Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Quibble to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference, Quibble?
Okay. I feel like whatever I choose now is actually going to lead forward. So, well, yeah, again, Natsuki, I gave my reasons, so it's gonna have to go to Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most helpful helping Yuri out.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you...
Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No, I was just saying, what, you wish you didn't be all meanie weenie to me now and say how you would like to do it alone?
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Quibble?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistant will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine, which is why I didn't choose you.
Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Do they all have a crush on me? So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Quibble? Me? I guess I could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki?
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. Dang it, Natsuki, this is why I didn't choose you. But again, it does seem like that. Okay, basically is this whole thing being everyone has a crush on me because I don't like that.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Quibble picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone with a smile and feel good about themselves. No, I can appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of it, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. Oh, hello, Yuri. I turn around.
Sorry, I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
I'm giving her my number. Although, wait. Should I have chose Sayori? What if I had the option of Sayori now? And did I make a big mistake of... Whatever, I'm just gonna go for it, sorry. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yeah. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
I have church on that day. My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house.
Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room's clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not really as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Quibble. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if only you chose me because you felt bad for or something.
Wait! You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult coming up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
If again, the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself an extremely tense expression. Does everyone in the class has a crush on me now? Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me?
To be honest, no.
Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out to the door, and Yuri follows. Oh. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. Aw, yeah. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? Oh no. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Yeesh, yeah, that's actually awkward because I did say I would walk with Yuri. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I will have a good time. Okay, I have time to do it, I think. Okay, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori feeling aside when she might need me? Am I going to have an option to go to Sayori or something? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Oh, okay. Ooh, new background. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach over to Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses, like we were family. Oh, the house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she puts up in her room. What is oh no. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Oh, Sayori?
Hi, Quibble!
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. Is that Chuck from Angry Birds?
You haven't come over like this for a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... oh, she knows. Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. Did she at least say something about that I was trying to go with you? What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then?
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles and shaking her head.
That's no good, Quibble.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for me being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today.
Oh, is she saying that she's not worth it or something?
It just wants to torture me.
Sayori? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Quibble. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really going to make me say it, aren't you, Quibble? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really big depression my whole life.
Oh no!
Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day?
My finger, my thumb are in between my eyes and my nose right now. Oh my gosh, that is so sadly messed up.
Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school?
No.
Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and care and waste by having them spend time on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. Same. I can't believe even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Quibble. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to take care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ha ha ha! That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ah.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Quibble. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here like I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulder. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Ah! Quibble!
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Quibble!
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms wrapping around her, Sayori's arm remains at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No! Don't do this to me! Please don't do this! Quibble! Hi!
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have it to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally pulls her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Quibble. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hug is so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah? Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't! Please don't! If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good. It would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it.
I gotta burp.
I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. Dude, that is so sad. Oh, depression is such a pain. There's a lot of people who gets depression, but it's so easy to overcome. There's some people who just finds it way too hard and who overthinks it. And it's really hard to get towards them because you don't know what they even want and stuff like that. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Oh my god, her house. I guess the neighborhood is the same.